Welcome to Bouquets by Nicole. Yes, today I'm going to show you a brooch bouquet kit by the name of Ashley. Ashley is one of the bouquets that we're actually shipping. If you order today, it ships out tomorrow if it's a weekday. If it's purchased on Friday, it ships out on Monday. So this is a bouquet I have to get out ASAP. So what you will need for Ashley is the styrofoam half ball, your wooden holder. Now these are all of the components of the kit to make this bouquet. You need your ribbon. You'll have your fat and your skinny ribbon and some rhinestones. If you'd like to put some on your holder, you can do that. The fat ribbon is used to make your leaves to cover the bottom of the bouquet. The skinny ribbon is used to cover the holder. So these are all included in the kit. You have your brooches. It's a very simple but elegant brooch bouquet. It's going to take me about 10 minutes to make this bouquet. I kid you not. So it's going to have rhinestone teardrops and some pearl and rhinestone brooches. And we're using Ivory Deluxe roses. My favorite roses. Okay, so let's get started, okay? We're going to put these aside because I already have my wooden holder glued into my styrofoam half ball. All you do is I take my little knife, make a small hole, put some glue in there, stick my holder in there, and then put some glue around the edges, and it is secured. It's not going anywhere, guys. So the first thing you want to do is cover the base of your styrofoam holder, your styrofoam ball. Reason we're doing that is to avoid any visible styrofoam from peeking throughout our roses. So I usually just take some of the ribbon and cover up the styrofoam ball at the bottom. Now some people cover the entire ball. You don't have to do that because with these roses there won't be any gaps. That's why I love using the deluxe roses. They don't leave gaps. You can just squeeze them together, but you might have some gaps at the bottom, so that's why I'm covering the base with this ribbon here. So you just put a little bit of glue and cover your styrofoam ball. Okay, so that's done. I don't need that. And we're just going to put some glue under here to fold the ribbon over. And just fold your ribbon over. Be careful, the glue is hot. Don't worry about how messy it is at the bottom, because your leaves are going to cover those. And you also, I guess you can tell, you'll need a glue gun, some glue sticks, and a pair of scissors. We don't need any wire cutters or anything today because we're not removing any pins off the brooches. These are just flat back brooches. And the brooches and all of the items that I'm using for this project, if you don't want to purchase the kit, you don't have to. They may be purchased individually at Bouquets by Nicole. And you can also purchase the bouquet, the finished bouquet, which you can customize in your wedding colors. This bouquet is very popular for bridesmaids because it's not too over the top, but it's still beautiful. So we're going to start gluing our roses to our styrofoam half ball. And I put the glue down first sometimes, especially when I work with these roses because they're so easy to work with. So you can, I should time myself to see how long it's going to take to make this. This bouquet is the bouquet we made in our class that we had at the Clarion Hotel this year. It was, oh, the class was awesome. My students were just over the top. We had a great time, and we'll have another class at the beginning of the year next year for 2020. We're going to have another brooch bouquet workshop, and this is the bouquet we made at the workshop. You know what? I'm going to post a picture of our workshop, some of the participants of our workshop at the end of this video. We had such a good time. Okay, now I guess you can tell this bouquet is the 7 to 8 inch bouquet, which is the best size for bridesmaids. Brides usually carry the 9 to 10 inch, where you would use the larger half styrofoam ball. So I'm just going to continue putting my roses on, and I'll be right back, guys. Alright, so we're just about done applying the roses. I just have, I think, one more row and then the center, and then this will be done. It'll be a wrap. So you just make sure, you know, just squeeze your roses together to get rid of your gaps. Just put them, hurry up before my glue dries. You know what, I was supposed to make myself a styrofoam holder for when I'm making my bouquet, so I can just stick the bouquets in it, so that, you know what I mean, so that they'll just stand up. I have to do that. I'll do that when I'm done this video. Make myself one of those. Alright, so probably could squeeze another rose in here, because it's looking like it's trying to give me a gap. So I'll just squeeze. See, that's the good thing with these roses. Oh my goodness, I love these deluxe roses. Yes. And put one more right here. I need a big one for that. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so we're done with our roses. So now, alright, so I used 35 roses for this. Okay, so this is the bottom of the bouquet that we're going to cover with our leaves. Now let me show you how to make a leaf. Okay, you just take your fat ribbon that's included in your kit, put a little bit of glue, fold it over, and there is a leaf. Okay, so I already have some made up here. So what I'm going to do now is just cut away some of this ribbon, because at the bottom of the bouquet it will create like bumps and lumps. So I'm just going to get rid of some of this ribbon by cutting it into a V. So it'll be neat and bumpless under my bouquet. So for the leaves, you need about 11 pieces of leaves to cover the bottom of a small bouquet, the 7 to 8 inch bouquet. Of course, for the 9 to 10 inch, you're going to need more. Probably about 20 of them. Okay, so we're done cutting those out. And then you just take your leaves, and I don't like my leaves coming all the way out like that. I think it looks too, I don't like that look. I think that makes it look a little cheap. So I just like it to just barely, you know, you just get to see it a little bit like that. So, but that's me. I mean, if you want your ribbon to come all the way out, of course, make your leaves bigger so that you'll have enough. So I'm just going to make mine to come right to my roses. I don't want it to overlap the roses. So you just go around just with as little glue as possible, because you don't want the glue to clump up underneath, because the bumps will show. Not that anyone's going to see under your bouquet, but you know, just use a little bit of glue. A little bit of this glue goes a long way. guys. Oh my goodness. All right, I have my rhinestones in place. Well, actually, all right, let me confess. I thought I was recording. I had the brooches and everything on, and I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So I took the brooches off so I can show you guys the design. Y'all just pray for me. I don't know. I'll get it one day. All right, so I'm going to put my brooches back on, okay, just so you guys will see. And I just used the rhinestones to like cover up, you know, close in some gaps or whatever. And then the others, you can just, other gaps, if you have any, you shouldn't really have any. But if you do, you just put a little bit of glue in between the roses, squeeze them together, and you'll be able to get rid of your gaps that way. Okay, so let me just put my brooches back on. Oh my goodness, I thought I was recording and I wasn't. I need to clean my camera. I have too many videos on my camera. Okay, so I did complete putting the leaves on, and I have my holder covered. So everything is in place. This is the last, you know, step, was to put on the brooches. And I just put my brooches on. I put 4 on the top, and then I go with 4 on the bottom. So let me just put them right back where I had them, because it was absolutely perfect. So I'm just going to go there, and then I'll put one opposite this one right here, like so. And then I'll just put one opposite this one, and that'll be right here. All right, so I have my 4 at the top. Now I'll go and I'll put my 4 at the bottom. So I just stick them right in between the 2 brooches at the top. I just put the bottom one right in the middle so that there's a brooch. You know, wherever you look on this bouquet, you're going to see a brooch. So put that one there. And then we'll put the other one right in the middle of these 2. And then we'll put this one here between these. And I have another brooch. Where did this one come from? Right here, I guess. Oh, I came over too much there. All right, so we'll put this one right here. Okay. So our brooches are in place. Isn't this a pretty bouquet? This is so pretty. I mean, even just for a bride, you know, if you don't like those big brooches, this is perfect. And then in the kit, we have the little rhinestone trim. If you want to use that to cover the holder, you can do that. And I think I'll do that. Let's put some glue, a little bit of glue on these holder, because the glue seeps through it. So just put a little bit of glue. Don't put a whole lot, because it'll look really clumpy once it's dried. So just put a little bit of glue. And just wrap it around. And there you have it. Alright guys, this is Ashley. Before this camera shuts off again, let me just thank you for hanging out with me today as I worked. And until we meet again, you be blessed. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment if you like what I'm doing here. And I'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye.